Hello, I'm Kimberly, and today we're going to take a look at searching with facets. It can be hard to find information when you don't know what you're looking for. Sometimes you only have a vague idea what you want, so it's hard to know where to begin. Fortunately, many websites use faceted search to help with this common problem. In this video, we're going to look at faceted search, a tool that lets you explore and narrow a topic as you look and adapts to your needs. Once you understand how faceted search works, you'll be able to find what you need on many different kinds of websites. In this lesson, you'll learn to do a basic search, use facets to modify the results, and undo a selection if you change your mind. First, let's begin with a definition. Faceted search is a search tool that adapts to you. You get dynamic results grouped into categories that change as you search. With faceted search, you can start broad and search by any criteria in any order. To see how faceted search works, we'll take on a common problem, deciding what to read when you don't know what you're in the mood for. To practice, we'll use the Douglas County Library's website at dcl.org. You can search even if you don't have a library card. Many websites with faceted search will begin with a simple search box, as you see here, where you can search with just a few words. In this case, I'll start with a very broad search, fiction. With a broad search, you may get thousands of results, as you can see by the number of items. Faceted search lets you filter those results easily using grouped categories, like you see on the left. Categories will be grouped together differently on different sites, so you can explore to see what your options are. In each group, you'll see a number next to each option that shows you how many results are in that category. This way, you know how each choice will change your results before you decide. You can select any category in any order. Since I have so many results, I'm going to start with big categories to help me filter out a lot at once. When I select a format to read, book, the results update to reflect my choice. Next, I'll choose a reading level with audience adults and a genre, fiction. Your results update with each choice, and you can see what you've chosen so far, in case you change your mind. You can select multiple choices from each group to expand or narrow your choice further. Since I also read YA, I'll choose Audience Teens to add those to my list. There are still too many results to be useful, so I'm going to browse and see what other genres I have to choose from. A mystery could be fun, and I like history, so I'll try those options today. Now, as you can see, I've brought my list down to 589 items. I still want to go a little further, though. Let's see how else I can narrow down my search. Regions might be a good way to narrow down my settings, so I'll look there next. How about Rome? And with just a few choices, I've narrowed my search to a handful of results. I could find something here, but let's take a look at what happens if you narrow a search too far. Here, I've eliminated all of the teen books, and I have only a few books to choose from. With faceted search, I can change a choice at any time without losing my other selections. In this case, I'm more excited about the Rome setting than the mystery element, so I'm going to get rid of the detective and mystery fiction choice that I made earlier. This adds more titles back in. I can start browsing, or I can take another look at topics to see what's available. Ooh, gladiators. As you can see, searching with facets is a very flexible process that lets you explore and search by whatever interests you. It will look different with every search and every choice you make, but you can follow the same basic steps each time. First, you begin with a broad search, so it's okay if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. Next, you use Facets to modify the results by browsing and choosing from group categories in any order. And since you can undo any choice you make without starting over, you don't have to worry about making a mistake. Thanks for watching.